Greetings, kind readers. I must congratulate you on your impeccable taste in acquiring this volume. Clearly you have an eye for quality, even if you are, somehow, not familiar with the name Volothamp Geddarm. Though it has been some time since I delivered to you my last guide, fault entirely lies with my old friend and editor Elminster, who deemed my complete guide to the behavior of nymphs too naughty for print. I feel this tale you hold before you now perhaps my most important work yet. It began as I was journeying on the noble ship the Vigilant, traveling from the Sword Coast to the distant and exotic land of Samarak. A great storm began to gather. Captain Lastry assured the passengers that this storm was no match for the stalwart Vigilant. But Lastry's confidence evaporated when her second mate took the ship's wheel and cried out that it would not return. The captain herself tried vainly to right the error, but the storm threw her aside, knocking her unconscious. At the same time, a cry of terror sounded out as a sailor fell from the rigging into the frothing sea, and the shout of a leak came from below decks. It seemed certain that the Vigilant had been sabotaged, its rudder broken, its rigging shredded, its hull cracked. Helpless to turn against the grip of the storm, the vessel raced headlong toward the jagged coast of Samarak. Desperate to survive the looming fatal impact, the crew of the once proud Vigilant now scrambled to escape the doomed ship. I found myself on a lifeboat shortly after the incident, and in the chaos, the world went dark. When I woke again, it was on the sandy shores of Samarak, and the beginning of a new adventure.
Thanks be to all the gods. Kalimvor doesn't have you yet, huh?
The crew tried, but couldn't get you to a lifeboat in time. You were in the rear of the ship when it broke apart. All the others there perished. You're lucky to be alive. Some gods probably got their eye on you.
Hello and welcome to Storm of Zehir. This is part 1. I didn't want to interrupt the introduction sequence, but as you can likely gather, we have an adventure alongside Volothamp Geddarm, which of course is super relevant for certain people because he is also a prominent factor in the recently released Baldur's Gate 3. But enough about that. I just want to quickly show the conversation system because you can see we have all 4 party members here, and if they have something to say there will be a speech bubble down in the corner or something different to say, and that can be influenced by their class, their race, their background, their stats, their skills, anything. But for the moment it is set in stone. Where are we?
Well, we made it to Samarak at least. Not too far from Samargol, the last ship's reckoning. Saldi here says the locals call this part of the coastline Umgar's Teeth. Wonder why that is, but there's a story behind it.
Probably because of all the rocks.
Ha! An excellent deduction. Now the name Umgar, that's another...
How did we end up here?
It was just as tough a storm as the captain expected. But that's not the half of it. The Vigilant didn't respond when the second mate tried to steer it, so Lastry tried. To no avail. In fact, the storm flung her aside when she tried. Knocked her out cold.
Bah! I thought she'd have fared better, considering her speech. I paid a pretty penny for her supposed skill.
What are all those creatures over there?
Well, I'm afraid to say it, but that looks to be our welcoming committee. Friendly bunch, eh?
Now's no time for humor, you great idiot. They took the captain and the first mate, and we're next!
Easy, lass. We don't know that for certain. They took the captain, true, but they could be trying to negotiate with us.
As you can see, there are speech bubbles now on our mage and our rogue. The rogue's option is we should attack them first. They don't seem to be attacking. Do you think they're waiting for us or someone else?
Can't say, friend. It's a mystery we've yet to unravel, but luckily, Volothamp Geddarm's never without a plan. I'm the most worldly one here. I've got experience on my side. I'll attempt to parley with, see if I can get back their prisoners. While I'm chatting, you all will have time to search through the debris for whatever weapons you can find.
Are there any defensible positions in the area?
A wise thought. I'm no disciple of the Red Knight, but I think if we engage the Batiri here, we could keep the folks with spells and ranged weapons up on the hill behind us. Would any of you like to head up there now?
You may be able to make or to fashion makeshift goods from the debris as well.
Yes, quite.
Do any of the rest of you have any weapons?
I have my trusty longsword, but I prefer to hold on to it.
I'm well trained in the use of such a weapon. It'd be best to let me use it.
Ah, fine. You be good to her, though, you hear me? Return her when all this mess is done. Now, I'd best find myself a gaffarding board or something.
I have a simple short bow and arrows. I'd like to keep them if I could. There's enough debris here to craft something in the meantime.
The hill behind us seems easily defensible. Perhaps you should move there.
Good idea. I shall.
Anything else? No? Have you dealt with these creatures before?
I cannot say I have. It sounds like they speak a rather simple dialect of Goblin, and while I have heard that they are rather fearsome, I do consider myself quite the charmer.
Volo, what will you do should this result in combat?
Well, as much as I don't enjoy entertaining the thought, I suppose I'll attempt to scrounge for any goods I can find. I'll assist you if the need arises, of course.
Is there anything else we should be searching for?
Can't say, friend. Healing supplies, ammunition, weapons most of all, anything you think could be of use should the Batiri attack.
This first bit can be a bit annoying because he will go and toss to them, and you can likely imagine that it's not going to end out in a friendly thing, and him talking to them is timed, and we have time it takes him to talk to them to try and find some stuff here. If I hold down the C key, you can see there's some stuff we can interact with. So if my commentary is going to be a bit messy here, I do apologize. We will go to it, Volo.
Then I shall. I will duly warn you should it appear that the creatures are soon to attack, but hopefully such a thing will not come to pass.
Yeah. The tutorial and stuff. So as you can see, we have different options: survival, fashion a rough spear from the debris, or retrieve a board from the pile to use as an improvised club. A rogue can search to see if we can find more valuable items, which sounds useful. You notice this shield underneath the pile, mostly covered by sand, and take it. Anyone else who can do anything special? No. You can fashion a rough spear. And a board, why not? I forgot I set him on puppet mode. Should probably change that. I will try to guide him, but manually, because for some reason, as I said in the introduction part, I have played this a little bit, and the rogue character seems to be incredibly suicidal for some bizarre reason. Got some debris over there. Likely have to seek most of it, or explore most of it once we're done with this. It's a bit bleh. Anyway. Craft alchemy. Attempt to discern if the herbs have medicinal properties. You discern that they are useful for healing, fashion, and healing kit from the herbs. Cool. some more debris. I will be pausing it regularly.
Rock. Karuru Moge.
Craft a sling from the sail
Volothamp
fragments.
Geddarm.
Sounds like a good idea. I want her to be ranged anyway. Heal. Fashion a proper bandage from the sail. It's another healing kit. Cool. So to make absolutely sure that we are not going to be caught off guard. Come on. Gotta make sure that people are equipped.
Follow along.
Okay. I could have requested the shopper before for the rogue, but it shouldn't be necessary, I hope. I will be paying a lot of attention to the rogue, because I mean, as I said, tends to be rather suicidal, so let me check that debris. Yep. What about here?
Kato Makgum.
No. Attempt to discern the origin of the bottles even. Notice that kind of among the more mundane bottles are set of healing drafts. Take the drafts.
You should start backing up, everyone.
Spot them. Search through the pile for more valuable item. You realize what seems to be an ordinary slip of paper within the pile is in fact a magical score. Cool. Okay. It appears that that's all we can do.
Come on. Follow along.
So these guys are turning hostile.
Darmo. Nuchek Sinto Gub Nuyen.
Yes?
Oh, you're there. Good.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Come on.
Now's not the time for retreat, friends. Please.
Because of course the rogue is fighting unarmed, he's going to provoke attacks of opportunity constantly, which is rather annoying. Oh, I thought it was dead. Good all.
Perhaps a more simple dialect of common will do the trick.
Perhaps. Come on, guys. I have no use of that great axe nor the hide armor. So check it out. Debris, come on. Anything else? No, just tear off a section of the sail. And one more burn. Okay, cool. What about here? Search through the pile for more valuable item. Aha, another scroll apparently. Try again. Another scroll. One more. And a third scroll apparently. Interesting. I was hoping for something slightly different, but we got 4 fireball scrolls apparently. Of course, he got a heavy shield. Maybe I should give that to him. It works as a club. It's better for him to have a club than nothing.
I believe so.
So, I said this start bit is going to be a bit wonky donkey, but it's just the way it goes. I will search the other bits once this is done. Nothing? Don't tell me I broke the game.
Stay back, my friends. You may provoke them. Sorry, friend. Give me a moment. Stay back, my friends. You may provoke them.
Come on. Please. Okay, I'm going to provoke them then. Are you feeling provoked? No?
Stay back, my friends. You may provoke them.
I'm trying very hard to. Don't tell me the game is stuck, yeah.
You may provoke them.
It'll be fun. Yeah, can we turn hostile, guys? Come on. What if I move? Okay, they are hostile now. Cool. Come on, he's on his own, it's fine. Okay, I seem to have a bit of debuffs. What a shame. Come on, guys. I want to loot this stuff. There we are. Cool.
Very well. I shall announce our displeasure in no uncertain terms.
Good to it. I want to make absolutely sure that these NPCs are still standing, because there's actually a minor reward for making sure of that. But of course, because our rogue's got some fighting levels, he can actually use a longbow, which normally he wouldn't be able to.
Say yes.
So he should be able to stand back and drop some arrows at those individuals.
Well now, what do you want?
So make sure everyone. Can I get you
in
to
line. Follow
come over
me.
here? Thank you very much.
Stay back, my friends. You may provoke them.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Stay back, my friends.
Yeah.
Provoke them. You have need of me?
Yes, please. Just come on.
Provoke them.
I believe so.
I
would Well, say annoying.
yes.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Looks like the sequence is a bit busted, so I will provoke it in a moment or two. Actually, you know what?
Stay back, my friends.
Yeah. Okay. Can we provoke you? No? Knock me down. What the hell? I just lost track of this fight. No, man. No harm there. I assume you've used all your spells? Just about. What about you? Just about. But of course. See if I can keep her afloat. I did indeed. Cool.
Well, that was invigorating. In a fear of impending doom sort of way. And it seems we finally attracted the attention of some more kindly inclined locals.
Halt! We are Samargal's elite guard. You're under arrest.
Or not.
Diplomacy, we can't discuss this first.
You landed here without permission. You could be UNT spies.
UNT is a group of snake-looking people, but as far as I know, they are quite good at disguising themselves, so his claim is not completely bonkers.
Come now, that's preposterous. Our ship wrecked on this shore, and Batiri dragged off a quarter of the crew. How could we be a threat?
Friends, please. A tragedy has caused us to crash here, and we've lost many brave souls. I've been sent to speak with Sasani, a merchant of some renown, who...
A likely story. You could have heard that name in passing. You have no proof you know her.
And you have no proof that we are UNT. Now are you going to let us go?
The proof of your crime is right here in front of me. All the survivors on this beach are charged with unlawful entry into the nation of Samarak, vassal state of proud Nimbral, and are thereby under arrest.
Then, by the order of the High Phantasmage, you are to be placed under arrest and escorted to our capital city of Samargal for processing. If you really believe this Sasani is expecting you, outsider, she can find you in prison. Cleric, raise the fallen. Death will not save anyone, not until a proper interrogation. Take what you need from the dead. Let nothing escape our sight.
Cool. Looks like they didn't arrest anyone, so we must have kept them all alive. But we're just going to scour the rest of the area for stuff we might have missed. Makeshift bandage. Cool. Healer's kit. Not too bad. Should be a few more bits if I'm not mistaken. Something I forgot to mention in the introduction video is the rogue is going to be specializing even in 2 weapon use. So, anyway, some herbs. Get a healer's kit out of it.
Well now,
Not so bad.
what do you want?
What do I want? I don't know what I want. What do I want? Ice cream. No, I don't. Hey, shop. Craft alchemy. Let's attempt to craft a potion. Healing potion. Cool.
I believe so.
Right now it's going to look like box standard Neverwinter Nights 2 concept, but it's going to quickly turn out to be a bit more interesting than just that. I'm just curious to see if we got it well. It's... yeah. History feed protection. We managed to keep all the other sailors alive after the vigilant wreck off the coast of Samara. +1 survival in the skill. Not bad, not bad at all. I'll take it. So let us get ourselves arrested by talking to those imbeciles. Can I give him his sword back? No, doesn't want anything to say, or hasn't got anything to say even.
You able to walk proper, foreign dog? Stumble or fall on the way to Samargal, and you'll wish we'd left you for the Batiri.
Very well.
Better hope you can find someone to speak for your innocence, outsiders. Else you'll rot in the prisons of Samargal. March! Reporting for duty, Captain.
At ease, Elite. What's all this rabble behind you?
We've investigated the shore. There was a shipwreck and some hostile natives. We managed to pacify the natives and return with these prisoners.
Hey, we did most of the pacifying.
Quiet, prisoner. Would you rather we left you with those Batiri? I'm sure your head would look very pretty on a stick.
However, you there. I recognize you. Speak up.
Ah, yes, good man. I see my fame has even spread here. I am the writer Volothamp Geddarm. I've traveled here to see Sasani, a merchant of some renown.
He wasn't pointing at you, Volo.
I wasn't pointing at you, foreigner. Although, actually, I do recognize you from an illustration in one of your books. You looked younger. Master Luare, you are he, am I correct? You work for Mistress Sasani, is that right?
It is, Captain, and that man Volo is my responsibility as well.
What about us?
Certainly, we apologize for arresting these men wrongfully, Lady Sasani. But how did you know that...
You would insult me by presuming my intelligence and scrying skills are less than the pitiful powers of those you work for? Your superiors will hear of this, assuredly.
Never, milady. Guards, release Master Volo and Luare to the care of Lady Sasani at once.
I think I like this woman.
Sir, what about the rest of this rabble? What's to be done with them?
They could well be spies, or filthy Yuan-Ti. Best to kill them just to be sure.
My Lady Sasani, these guards are obviously incompetent. Might you help us argue for our release?
You are not without presumption, but within a reasonable degree I can appreciate. I think I can make use of your talents. Captain, release these prisoners! Unless you would like to detail to the High Phantasmage how you prevented an approved merchant of the state from doing business?
No, milady. We release them to your care. But the gods help you if they cause trouble here.
You needn't fear us, Captain. We will stay out of your way.
That is not unwise, I assure you. The patrols of Samarak are not known for being a forgiving lot. Now, I have business to attend to with my 2 associates. In the meantime, I suggest you retire to Lyra's Trick, the local tavern. Come see me after you have rested yourself properly. Luare, Volo, you will accompany me back to the mercantile house. We must talk of the wreck of the Vigilant and other matters of great import.
So, we got past this first bit and we are relatively close to level. It's always nice. So you can likely guess we have arrived at quite an interesting place with some lovely individuals that love to welcome us with open arms and all that kind of stuff. And no, that is most assuredly not the case. Go into US Trick, get a night's rest, and then call this an episode. The first few episodes are likely going to be a bit slow, which I do apologize about, but setup and all that kind of stuff, it takes a bit of time. So,
My greetings, newcomers. By Lyra's eyes, you look exhausted. Come, stay for now, and let the grace of the Mistress of Illusions give you rest.
Thanks. And you are brought back refreshed. Lyra has blessed you with rest, the illusion of death. Is it not wonderful? No, isn't the goddess Lyra dead? Aye, that is what some say, but not her. Are not her Geisel's illusions, and as illusions remain, does she not? Did not suit her to pretend she was gone. Perhaps, but what if someone took her portfolio, stole what she represented? And what if Lyra was never Lyra, but someone else? What if she was someone else and is Lyra now? Questions cover questions, gentle. You'll never know the truth. We must be pleased with the illusion. Can I ask you something else? Rumors. Some who touch magic claims visions. Then, when a grief befell the coast of swords, something grasped their minds as well. And even as the North struggles to recover, so too do they. Yet their fear lingers. Okay, whatever. I'm done here. And as I was saying before, I will call this an episode. So when we come back, we are going to head outside and speak to the very approachable Lady Sasani and see what she wants from us. So on that note, thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.